Very warm welcome to Shendra's Engineering Tutorials. It's something about instrumentation amplifier, and the prerequisite is the learner have to know something about a difference amplifier, subtractor. Another different approach to the subtractor. Here is the circuit. Some names here. Let this be R1, and even this is R1. Same values with the same values. Let this be R2, or let this be R2, and inputs V1 over here and V2 over here, some I1 and current I2 like this. And another important point is here, it's let's say it's a node A and a node B. VA equal to VB according to the virtual ground concept. This is important. We cannot, whatever discussions linked up with the operational amplifier, we have to get back to this one. The drop across either side of the terminals are equal, right? And here this same current, no input current to the operational amplifier, in the sense it can be neglected. The same I1 will be flowing through this outside loop, right? So what is the expression for I1 in terms of this here? It can be written as V1 minus VA, guys, VA, let that be VA upon R1, isn't it? This one. And the same I1 will be flowing from this node to this node, that which is equal, so that can be written as VA minus V0 by R2, right? Rearranging for VA, it's a V1 by R1 minus, it's negative this side, this will be positive when shifted to this side. It's a V0 by R2, which is equal to, taking out VA, like simplifying here itself, VA into, taking out this R1 as common, I mean VA is common from both these terms. It will be this negative, going that side it will be positive, so it will be 1 upon R1 plus this one. For this it will be 1 upon R2, right? From this one, the feedback, and from the input given to the inverting terminal. On the other hand, here, guys, from this one, this I2 will be equal to, I mean, straight away writing that expression in terms of voltage and resistance. I2 will be equal to, from here, V2 minus VA by R1, which is equal to, from here it's a VA by R2. Confused? Don't get confused. This, like I have written straight away in terms of this, it's VB, but from this one I have written straight away in terms of VA. Please make a note of that. And again, simplifying for VA over here, so it will be V2 by R1, which is equal to what? VA on that side, so it's a negative, going that side it will be positive. It's a VA, taking out VA as common. Once again, we are left with 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. Please make sure, right? Can you see? These two are equal. So these two equations will be equal, in the sense, changing the color, okay? So here, writing down this as it is, or else this as it is. It's a writing down over here, that will be more easier. It's a V1 by R1 plus V0 by R2, which is equal to same VA 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. Hope you can understand the script. Here, this minus this, in the sense this gets this equation minus this equation, so it will be minus, even this will be minus, and even this will be minus, plus VA into this one, minus VA into this one, this gets cancelled here. And what will be, we are left with V1 upon R1 is common from these two terms, okay? So here the final expression 1 upon R1 as common from these two, so we are left with V1 minus V2, sorry, V2, I'm sorry, V2 minus V1, V2 minus V1, and which is equal to V0 by R2. And usually we need V0 over here, So here V naught will be equal to R2 by R1 into V2 minus V1, guys. Right? The output for a subtractor, which was proved earlier, but this is another approach. The same thing. Right? In this context, I need to say something. I wanted to say something. When these voltages are equal, what according to this one, V2 minus V1, 5 volt, that should be 0, isn't it? So practically that won't be, that's not true. That won't come true. Like when V2 minus V1, when these two voltages are equal, the output should be 0, but because of mismatches in the transistor components, etc., this doesn't happen practically. Then comes another important terminology, another important factor of operational amplifier, CMRR, common mode rejection ratio. Right? Here we are talking about something else, right? Instrumentation amplifier, right? A small extension to the circuit. Let's have another operational amplifier like this here, and the output is directly connected to that one. And here we have non-inverting and a inverting terminal, which is connected like this here, like this. Another resistance like this, and still another operational amplifier like this, and positive, negative, inverting, and another resistance like this. It's connected over here. Give some names: RF1 and RF2 feedback resistances, and let this be RG, and output from the operational amplifier 1 and operational amplifier 2, output is connected to this point. In the sense, just come back, we have V1 over here, this one, V1 over. Actually, the discussion should start from here. For a beginner, if you start from that one, it would be more convenient, and so I've started from that one. And we have V1, if this is connected, right? And it's we have V2 over here. And yes, of course. Going back to this one, what will be the input? So we already have V1 and V2, so let's say VA is given and VB is given. Is there any confusion, guys, in the script? No, it's a VA and VB. Now, some current I will be flowing here, some current I will be flowing in this direction. Okay, in this direction also the analysis will be same. You try with that one. Let me explain in this direction, flow of current in this direction. And one more point from the virtual ground concept. Here, let's say we have done with AB, right? So let this be C and let this be D, and CD, let this be E, and this one being F. Guys, what according to virtual ground concept, what comes in over here? So VC is equal to VD is equal to VA. In the sense, we have VO here, the same VA will be appearing according to virtual ground concept. The same VA can be seen at this one, VA. Very important one. I need your even more attention. I need your concentration. And over here, we have VB. The same VB will be appearing over here, VB. The same VB can be seen over here, VB. Right? Make a note, please. We need all these expressions. And what about the how can we write the expression for I from this point? The same I from this point V1 to this one. So this could be, that could be I equal to over here. Please make a note. I is equal to this one, V1 minus V2 by the total resistance. It's and yes, you may have a question. Yeah, something is flowing to that side, another current is flowing through this side, but no current through this one. No current. We don't have any current. Why? Because input impedance is very high, isn't it? So no current. We can assume that flow of current only in this direction in this case, or go back, you try with this direction, the same results. It gives the same result, right? Trust me. Of course, you need to trust your teacher. This one, and I from this point, this node to this node, it's a V1 minus of V2 upon, guys, what if we have this condition, like where should I write the condition? RF1 equal to RF2 equal to RF. That gives us twice of RF plus RG, right? This one. from this point to this point. The same I will be flowing in this loop also. So here it's I, right? No, it doesn't go through this side because this input, even after this node, it doesn't go through this side because input impedance the same. I will be have to like from this direction only. Very sure, pretty sure. And what is the expression for I1 from this node to this node? The same I, right? I mean, sorry, the same I, right? I from this point to this point, it's this expression. The same I will be flowing from this and this also. So that can also be written as I is equal to, I will be equal to what? From this node to this node, we have VA according to virtual ground concept. VA minus VB, VA minus VB upon what? It's a RG, RG. And these two are equal, isn't it? The same I, the same I. So this equation will be equal to that equation. What's that? V1 minus V2 upon twice of RF plus RG is equal to VA minus VB upon RG. Writing the expression for V2 minus V1 from here itself, simplifying it will be V2 minus V1 by twice of RF plus RG, which is equal to VB minus VA upon RG. So now from this expression, what will be V2 minus V1? We'll be having V2 minus V1 will be, it's this flips up, so it will be twice of RF by RG plus 1 into VB minus VA. Guys, is this the same V2 minus V1 we are having over here? Of course. So our final expression for output voltage in terms of the input of the circuit, we have here in red, it's a V0 is equal to R2 my R1 into V2 minus V1, we have this one into, it's a twice of RF by RG plus 1 into VB minus VA. Even more meaningful expression, the voltage gain. These are the inputs and this is the output. So V0 by VB minus VA is equal to what? It's a R2 by R1 into twice of RF by RG plus 1. The gain V0 by Vn, output voltage by input voltage, the gain expression for gain of a instrumentation amplifier. Hope you understood this one. Now this is the expression for the gain of instrumentation amplifier. Here it's the one. And there is a small change in the arrangement in RG in a practical instrumentation amplifier. This isn't a practical instrumentation amplifier, includes a potentiometer as an RG. So how that looks like here, we'll be having a base resistance, a little value, small value of base resistance, including a potentiometer arrangement like here. We'll be having a potentiometer with it's a potentiometer like this one. Okay, now this is the kind, we have this connection. I'm sorry for erasing it away. We have that connection. Here comes, now this entire arrangement will be the RG. Practically we have a variable RG which decides the gain, that factor which decides the gain of the instrumentation amplifier. Now this entire thing is RG now. Okay, so what if we have these values for supposing this is R1 and R1, right? R2, R2. So what if we have the values of resistors, the gain, deciding factor for the gain? What if we have 200 ohm and 100 ohm over here? It's our R2, okay? Don't forget that. And what about the same 200 ohm with the same 100, simply 100 ohm. And let this network have, let it be 100K, and even this has 100K, and the base resistance, let the base resistance be 100 ohm, 100 ohm like this. And the potentiometer can be varied from 0 to, let that be, even this be 100K. Guys, with these values for the minimum and maximum value of RG, when RG is 0 and when RG is 100K, what may be the gain? When RG is 0, okay, When RG is 0, in the sense the potentiometer connection is over here, it's not included in the network. RG is 0. So no, sorry, when the potentiometer is 0, RG will be only 100 ohms. I'm very sorry. Here, when the potentiometer is made 0, RG will be only 100 ohms. So substituting those values, what will we have? R2 is this one. So 100 ohm by 200 ohm into, guys, 1 plus twice of RF is how much? It's into 100 into 10 raised to 3 because of kilos by RG, right? RG is simply 100. It's 100 over here. So simplifying this one, calculating, etc., cancelling, etc., we'll be left with, it should be around 1000 or 100005. Please check it. Now this is the gain for when RG is made 0. When the potentiometer is made 0. On the other hand, for this connection of the potentiometer here, when the pointer is over here, including 100K, what will be the gain? So once again, making use of the same expression here, it should be, the gain should be R2, the ratio R2 by R1 as it is, it's 100 ohm by 200 ohm into, what's that? It's 1 plus twice of RF, how much? It's 100 into 10 raised to 3 as it is, upon, only for this one, okay, it's 100 into 10 raised to 3 plus 100, because these comes in series, right? 100K is also included in the place of RG plus this one. Now this will be the gain, V0 by VB minus VA, and so simplifying this one, it should be, guys, it should be 1.549 something, it's a decimal over here, 1.4 around something. Now this will be the maximum value of gain for the instrumentation amplifier, and this will be the minimum value of gain that can be varied, right? Make a note, please, a very important one. It's picked up from previous question paper. We come across in designing instrumentation amplifiers. What is that? For supposing we have 100 ohm resistance, another 100 ohm, still another 100 ohm resistance, and here we come, what if we have 470 kilo ohms and another 470 kilo ohm. Now the question is, what should be the value of RG? It's a variable. See, note this, we have potentiometer here. What should be the value of RG to have a gain of the instrumentation amplifier to be 1000? So 1000, the gain 1000 should be equal to, here 1000 should be equal to, making use of this equation once again, R2 R1, this one, so it will be 100 upon 100 into 1 plus twice of RF. RF is 4 into 470 into 10 raised to 3 by RG. Now this ratio, what's that ratio? It's this gets cancelled away, right? So we'll be having 2 into 470 into 10 raised to 3 upon RG will be equal to 999. This goes and that subtracts this one, right? And from here, RG will be equal to 2 into 470 into 10 raised to 3 by 999. Simplifying this one, we should have something around, it should be something around RG 940, some decimal ohms. So RG, this is the value of RG required with these resistor values, with these resistor network to have a gain of 1000. This is the value of RG. Make a note, please. Hope you understood this one. A very important numericals and analysis for the university exam point of view. Hope you understood this one. Support me with your valuable share and a subscription. Thank you for watching.